What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli. Yes, I am the self-proclaimed wing king and the prince and ruler of all lemon pepper wings. And if you need to confirm that, click that link above, man. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the best lemon pepper wings on the planet. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make an easy appetizer recipe, Cajun deep fried catfish nuggets. Yes, I know I got some catfish lovers out there. Me, myself, I'm not a fan of catfish, but I will eat it. But this recipe here, I'm telling you, is delicious. That Cajun seasoning, oh my God, I'm getting hungry now. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. We have some buttermilk, all-purpose flour, some yellow cornmeal, some garlic powder. We're going to use some hot sauce. I'm using Louisiana. You can use Texas Pete or Frank's, whichever you're choosing. We're going to use some Creole seasoning, black pepper, some Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. Now you can use any kind of Cajun seasoning you want. I'm just using Slap Your Mama because that's what I have and I like it. We got onion powder, paprika, 2 eggs, and the star of the show, I have some catfish here. This is about 1.25 pounds. So these are the ingredients we're gonna use, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys, so I've already measured out our ingredients, so let me tell you what I have. Right here, I have 2 eggs, as I mentioned before. Our catfish nuggets right here, I'll just cut them up into about 1-inch pieces. I have a cup of flour. I have 1 1/4 cups of buttermilk. I have a tablespoon of Slap Your Mama seasoning. I have a teaspoon of smoked paprika, teaspoon of black pepper. I have a 1/2 cup of cornmeal. I have a 1/2 cup of hot sauce. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. I have a tablespoon of that Creole seasoning and a teaspoon of onion powder. So these are the ingredients we're gonna use. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna prepare our flour mixture. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a Ziploc bag like this, and we're just going to put all our ingredients in here. The flour, but all our dry ingredients. Slap Your Mama seasoning. Right here, our smoked paprika, onion powder, our black pepper. Put our cornmeal in here, Creole seasoning, and our garlic powder. So now what we're gonna do now is gonna go ahead and get this bad baby sealed up, and we're gonna get these ingredients mixed around in here like that, kind of get them all together. All right, so it looks like we got it all combined. All right, so let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get our catfish, and I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little kosher salt over it. I didn't have that in the shot, but you know how I am, guys. I always like to season my meat. So throw a little kosher salt on that. That's about a teaspoon of kosher salt. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to prepare our dread. So I'm gonna take our hot sauce, I'm gonna add it to our egg mixture. Also our buttermilk. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to give that a good whisk. And you wanna make sure you mix it real good. All right, so I think that'll do it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to start breading our catfish nuggets. So what we're gonna do is very easy, guys. As you already know, what we're gonna do first is we're going to take our nuggets and we're gonna dump it in our dredge like this. Do about 4 at a time. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna pull these bad babies out. Make sure we kind of shake off the excess dredge. That's 1, here's 2. And guys, you can leave off the hot sauce if you want to. You don't necessarily have to have the hot sauce, but these are spicy nuggets, so I'm gonna keep the hot sauce on them. That's the purpose. And here's our 5th one. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna seal this bad baby like this and just kind of shaky bake, guys. You understand, y'all already know. If you've been watching this channel long enough, you know what shaky baking is. And if you don't, check that link in the description and see them shaky bake shirts, that shaky bake merch. And we're gonna shake off the excess flour on that, and we're gonna put them over here on this wired rack and let them rest here until we get the remaining of them done. Also, I already have my oil heating up to 350 degrees, so that's already ready going. So once this thing gets done, once we finish getting all this thing breaded, we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and do the other pieces. All right, guys, so this is what we have. These are our nuggets. They're fully breaded. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and drop them into that hot grease because it's ready. I can hear it over there popping. So let's go ahead and continue. All right, so now we're about to drop these bad babies in this grease. We're gonna let them cook for about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, but we'll know exactly as they start rising to the top. But around 4 to 5, maybe 6 minutes, depending on how hot your oil is. I got mine set to 350 degrees. So let's go ahead and drop these bad babies in. All right, guys, so now we are up with these bad babies. Look at that color and that golden crispiness of those nuggets, all right? So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and remove these so we can make our, drop our second batch in. I'm gonna put them here on this cooling rack right here. Take a look at those bad babies. All right, so let's go ahead and get that second batch down. And then after I get that down, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these into our oven. I got it on low, sit on that cooling rack in the oven so it can stay hot while this other batch is cooking. All right, guys, so we're gonna drop these bad babies down. We're gonna let these sit in here for about 5 to 6 minutes also. And like we did the other ones, and we'll be right back. All right, it looks like our second batch is done. So let me get these over to our cooling rack and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, this is what we have. Our deep fried spicy catfish nuggets. Take a look at these guys, baby. Let's get that thing on there. Look at that. Man, that looks good, good, good. Crispy. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and plate these bad babies up and I'll see you in the last step. And there you have it. Deep fried Cajun catfish nuggets. Guys, take a look at this crispy, delicious catfish recipe. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not a fan of catfish. I will eat it here and there, but this right here, if I was to eat it, I'm gonna eat it exactly like this. So guys, the measurements and ingredients are all in the video description below, along with the links. If you don't have any of these items, check them out. Also, get you some of that All Wings Everything merch. That's in the video description also. And if it's your first time here and you love these easy appetizer recipes and these easy chicken wing recipes, consider subscribing. I know you're gonna enjoy the channel. Also, if you're not new here and you've always watched my channel, guys, click that like button. That helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I'm telling you guys, you could put these on the table during game day. It's football season. Put these bad babies on a platter, sit them in front of your friends and watch how fast they go. So let's look at one of these bad babies. Let me look at this one. Take a look at this. I'm gonna try this one out. Let's break it open right here. Ooh, look at that. It doesn't get any better. Look at that meat. Oh goodness, all right. The flavor in that, let me get another one. Look at that part right there. I'm gonna eat some more of these bad babies. All right, and until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli, All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace.